up, people?
We're back.
We Talkin Football. There's a little logo. What's going on, y'all? And just to be sure, everybody's mics, all mics are hot. So
Hot
mic.
Your mics. We sorry about the delay, but we're here. Is we are YouTube and Facebook. Havoc on Facebook. So yes, two Havocs. They make you have a last name. You got to have two names. So it's like, well, I don't have another name, so I just did Havoc twice. And I think actually on I think Xbox does the same thing, but I guess I was thinking about something different at that point, because I was like, okay, I just put For Love of the Game for Xbox, and then for my last name is just a period, and they accepted that. So it's like, okay, For Love of the Game, period. That's it. I was like, so maybe I may end up changing the Facebook page to something like that. Maybe some symbol and then Havoc or something like that. But for now, it's Havoc.
Havoc.
So, and I'm hopeful that we can see all of these chats. We're using Restream at this point, so that's kind of cool. I tested it out last week. We had some difficulties with it last week. Did some more research. Things seem to be good. And people popping in. Copy. Hold on. See, can I find her? And but yeah, we seem to be good now. Load wise and whatnot.
Is your mic hot?
Boom, full house. Except for the fact that her mic is muted because she has muted it.
She don't want to talk.
She has it muted.
What? She don't want to talk.
Okay, if I don't want to talk, I don't have to talk.
I just want you to be known that I ain't the one.
Y'all want me act like Buquisha?
No. You don't need that.
Hey, y'all.
You don't even need nothing like that at all.
No, it's just that one of my coach's mentor, he started a series, a Bible study series. It just happened to be on Tuesday, and I thought it was going to be on Wednesday. So I'm supporting both sides because I want to at least take the scriptures down so I can actually go back and read them, or whatever the case may be. So yeah.
Understood. So, okay, we know how her week is going. How's everybody else?
Great. How was your week so far? It's just Tuesday?
It is Tuesday, but I don't know. I'm good in general. My head's hurting right now.
Why your head hurting?
I know. Here's the thing. What I believe the reason is, other than just general stress, but what I think it is that this was the week. This is the week after our fast. Easter's over now, so I'm back eating everything. And the one thing that I'm not doing is probably not drinking as much water. Yeah, as much water as I was before. Because I was only drinking water before, and now maybe not so much.
got some poison in you.
And check your pressure too. You want to make sure you check your pressure.
You got some poison in your poison. You got some back in your system now.
Yes, I got some poison back in my system. I did. I literally
Don't
did
listen
have
to that.
a,
No, he don't. He need to continue his regiments because he just don't know that may be good for him. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go back to the original, when you go back to the original, your body's gonna feel funny because you have fasted for that long.
That's all I said. I didn't tell
That's
you
what he's
not
saying.
to continue.
No,
You say no, he didn't.
No,
But no, I think.
Just
But that's the thing. Like I had a soda for like the first time in a month or 40 days on today, and yeah, that may be part of what it is. Also, there's some painting going on in the area, and it's pretty strong too. It's just kind of it's a thing. It's just a whole thing. Everything's coming together right now. But generally, I'm doing okay. Big O, dreadful.
I don't want you to sit here for the next 30 minutes with a headache.
Yeah, I mean, I've already taken something. I took something before,
And drink some water.
and I have my water. I have my water.
And I have my margarita.
Oh, what type of water is that? It's fancy, huh?
It's called water.
I have nothing. I have my notepad. Scriptures, Bible scriptures. That's my water.
Okay.
This is my bread of life.
There you go. That's good water.
Right here.
Icy margarita.
He said icy margarita.
Share your water.
All right. Okay, so here's first things first. Before this, I mean, and Big O, I know you know this already, but of course the NBA playoffs have started, and I'll ask you because I assume you're watching the game while you're on here. What's the score now? Because I know Memphis has been getting beat, but there was a little bit of a run.
85.
What's that?
It's 77-85.
77-85. Okay, well then they're trying. Is it still the third quarter?
I'm not watching Memphis though. I'm watching Indiana.
Is it Denver? Is it Milwaukee?
Milwaukee in the place.
Okay. Well,
they already on two out there.
yeah, I'm afraid that Memphis might get swept.
Let me go change the station.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you finished?
Was it Memphis that got beat by 50?
Yes.
Why is
Yes, it was.
so long to eat? What are you doing?
Yes, Memphis got beat by 50.
You don't like it? Oh, what's taking you so long? I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, Mama.
She said, I'm taking my time. That's what's taking me so long.
She has Star in the morning, so I'm sure she's stalling to get in bed.
Ah, yes.
She has what?
Oh, I know her too well.
Stalls. That's why you stall with that belt.
Right. She don't want to see that belt.
All right.
So we. What's it look like? Okay, well, we have. I sent you guys a little bit of a list on. Did I send it today? I sent it yesterday. I don't know when I sent it.
Yesterday, I think.
It had been yesterday.
So, and to be honest, I'm not 100% sure exactly what was on the list, but one of the things I heard earlier today, Tennessee has officially said we're keeping our pick. We're not trading. They say that they've listened to the offers, and they're going to keep the first pick in the draft. So Ward will be a Titan on Thursday, and the question becomes, who will the Cleveland Browns take? Then, of course, who will the Giants take? You say Hunter?
Mm-hmm.
You like Hunter? See, I like Abdul. I like Carter. I want him to take Carter. I like the idea of just crushing on defense because they don't have anybody really to throw the ball to Hunter. So I like that. But it's going to be one of the two. I agree with that. I would prefer Abdul at number 2 and then
Hunter at 3.
Hunter at 3. Yeah. Because then at least the Giants have. I mean, Russell Wilson is a decent quarterback. He's good, and he could have Hunter and Neighbors basically on either side of them. I mean, that would just be. I think it'd be really cool. I feel like what the Giants could be on offense with Hunter and Neighbors, right? The Browns could be that much better on defense with Carter and Garrett. So that's my top 3 wish lists, I guess. I mean, we're going to see tomorrow. I guess the other thing I know for the last couple of weeks we were talking about is day after tomorrow. Yeah, sorry. Is Shedeur Sanders sliding. I heard today somebody saying something about him sliding to 16. I don't believe that anymore. I think I used to think that he would fall out of the top 10, but I don't.
I just read something on him. Let me go see
What you read?
Was
it good or bad?
They say he just left out the draft. Left out of Pittsburgh's mock draft.
I think I don't know who it was. Two things. One, you said who picked 16th. I don't remember. They were talking about somebody trading back in or trading up to 16.
Yeah. If he falls out of the top 10, I see that. I see somebody trading back up, either the Giants or the Browns trading back up to get Shedeur if he falls out of the top 10.
If he falls out of the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I wouldn't. So here's a question. Should the Browns in my scenario, the Browns take Abdul Carter at 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Shedeur doesn't go 3, obviously. And then would it make sense for the Cleveland Browns to trade their entire draft to jump back up to get Shedeur Sanders?
Trade back into the top 10?
Yeah.
Go 3?
I mean, I don't know.
I can see that happening because if New England doesn't get Carter or Hunter,
right,
I think they would be willing to trade down. So I could actually highly see that happening. But I don't know if they'd have to trade the rest of their draft, though. But
right, that's what I was about to ask.
10, so they'd have to give up a lot.
They'd have to give up a lot. It almost feels like they'd almost have to give up 2 first, but of course they'd already used it for one of them.
Right. So they definitely give up like their next pick, which is still like the first pick in the second round.
Yes,
but
the 33rd or something like that.
Yeah. So, but they'd still probably have to give up a future first.
Yes. So the first for next year, the second rounder. But I mean,
think that would be enough?
I don't. Not to get back into the top 10. So it's one of those things where it's the desperation of it, right?
Oh yeah, that's true too.
The thing is that if the team is desperate, the Patriots would know that the Browns. I mean, everybody knows the Browns need a quarterback. They do. So it's the desperation of it where they say, okay, we need a 4th and maybe we'll take a future 5th. So you give up a future 1st and 5th and this year's 3rd and 4th. All for Shedeur Sanders.
2nd, and I'm pretty sure they'd have to give up their 2nd because New England won't pick again.
I'm sorry. The second and 4th is what I meant to say.
Yeah. I can see that.
Second
So
and fourth this
second
year,
and fourth, and the future first.
and the future first and future fifth.
Yeah, but that future stuff ain't gonna stick.
That's a lot, but
It's a lot. But the only reason I think that they would have to do that is just because what's happened in New Orleans.
yes, yeah, that's it exactly. That's the thing. That's why I don't think anymore that Shedeur will make it out of the top 10. Because if he makes it to 9,
You
I
think
believe New Orleans is going to take him.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't. It to me at this point it only makes sense because I mean not trying to say that anybody is that bad or any of that, but it's the whole deal about you don't really have a choice, right? I mean, you need a quarterback.
I think they do, but I'm the only one that feels decent about Rattler. Apparently.
Yeah.
I like Rattler, but apparently nobody thinks he can do anything. So,
but that's the thing, though. I mean, they obviously people are out there talking about it. So yeah, you're right. I mean,
that's the biggest thing this past week is
they don't believe that he is.
Everybody thinks they're gonna take Shedeur. So. Yeah, and if that's the case, they can make it seem like that, which Cleveland have to jump back into the top 10.
Yeah.
Cleveland or New York, whichever one.
Or New York, yes, or New York.
I don't think New York would do that, though. Because they have Wilson. Yeah, because they have Wilson and Jameis, I don't think they jump back up. I think they would be willing to take somebody like Dart or I think they may trade out like in later rounds.
Yeah, but I mean, they could, if they want a quarterback, I believe there'll be a quarterback available later in the draft for them.
Yeah,
I think so, and
I got lost in the game.
Yeah.
The Jews are trying to climb their way back. They 56 to 74.
You said 66?
No, 56.
Which game is that?
You were watching a different game earlier.
Oh, he's watching the other game?
Yeah, he was watching something else.
I switched games.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's what I said. Okay, draftable players and surprise teams and stacks. Okay, I had to see what I sent y'all. Okay, so I was thinking about this the other day too because we're thinking about who I thought was going to be in the playoffs. I know the season hadn't started yet. We got the draft on Thursday, right. But I felt like. Really and truly, regardless of the draft, I think everybody pretty much has an opinion already about who will win each division, which in turn means that you're basically picking the playoffs, right?
Yeah, right.
By picking out the draft?
That being said, without the draft, yes. Are totally way too early.
Yes.
Way too early predictions.
Okay. So is this so are you going by what's in the link you sent or your predictions?
What link did I send? I sent the link?
Oh, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Okay. No, I sent questions. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't send a link. I sent questions. Okay. Yeah, I just sent a statement because I don't know. I'll just print it off the list of all the divisions and just ranked them.
Let's talk about it then.
So we could just start with the AFC East. The AFC East consists of the Buffalo Bills, the Miami Dolphins, the Jets, and the Patriots.
Hands down, Buffalo takes that
Buffalo,
division.
right? Yep, that's easy.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I did. I picked Buffalo. Let me ask this then. With that one, who's number 2? Who do you think's going to be number
Who's
2?
number 2?
Who's number 2?
Number 2.
Jets.
Yeah, that's what I was actually, I was thinking Jets.
You
Jets.
thinking Jets?
Yeah.
Really?
So I think Miami's
Okay.
going to fall off. Well,
I don't know about that.
I think Miami's going to fall off, but my team is actually the Patriots.
The
I think the
Patriots.
Patriots are going to step up this year.
You think?
I would think Miami before I think the
It's
Patriots right
something.
now.
It's something about. I feel like there's something about Drake May, and
yeah, I
Vrabel,
believe that.
and
I
Vrabel,
believe that
and
too.
the defense. And Vrabel's
That's
from
the
season's
concern. I think
defense.
they need more pieces.
That's my my way too early.
I think they're on the rise, but I still think it's too early.
So you think the Jets, Justin Fields of the Jets?
I think they're better suited, yes.
Okay, all right. That's like I said. This is way too early.
Yeah, it is.
But I was thinking about that one. That was. Let's see. So we got, what is this?
So what about AFC North?
AFC East?
East? That was East. So what about North?
Oh, North. Okay, you're right. North. I can't. It's
I'm
cut
just
off.
working my way around.
You're good. Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns. Little tough.
Ravens.
Probably say
Ravens.
Ravens.
You saying Ravens?
Right.
Yeah, I think they take it again.
I'm saying
Okay.
Ravens too.
You saying Ravens? Bree?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know you don't.
You know,
I'm gonna tell you on my list. I have the
seriously,
Bengals.
like my heart is for the Steelers, but I'm gonna say the Ravens.
Okay, and I went with the Bengals.
Who you went for?
You went with
Bengals.
the Bengals?
Yeah, I went
So
with the
you
Bengals.
think their defense is going to be
I
good?
don't
So you just think
necessarily.
they're going to outscore everybody?
I do. I actually do. I
This is
think
gonna be a shootout.
I don't think
I think everything is going to be a shootout. I really do. That's it. I think it's going to be like that. Like no defense. No defense. It's just. It's
Back
just
and
go
forth, back
long.
and forth,
We're
back
going to
and
hold the
forth.
ball as long as we can, and we're going to score points. That's my thought on it.
You said the Bengals number 1, Pip?
Yeah, right now I have Bengals number 1. I have the Ravens number 2, but I have the Bengals number 1.
Okay.
And then I say the Rams for number 2.
The who?
Rams.
The what?
Who?
I can't hear.
Are
Bengals, what'd you
talking
say?
divisions?
The Rams.
The Rams. We're not in that division. You in the way different division.
Listen, slow down.
Boy.
Slow down.
Yeah, because he's so busy worried about my team. You ain't even right.
I ain't really worried about your team.
Yeah, okay. Focus now. Focus.
I'm
We
not
ain't got there yet.
I ain't worried about them yet.
Okay.
No.
We coming around to yours in a minute. But right now we're gonna go to the AFC South.
Okay.
Texans, Colts, Jaguars, Titans.
I'm gonna say
Toss it
Texas.
up.
I have the Texans. I mean, I have the Texans.
Who you got?
That's
Got the Colts.
You gotta go with
everybody wrong.
who's the
AR's
quarterback?
not-
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's right. I said AR. I'll prove everybody wrong.
You know that.
Forget Danny Jones. He's
going
going to
with
be
his
back
heart.
up.
Oh
He's
my
going
goodness.
with his heart.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I do have the Texans. I did rank all of them 1 to 4, and I think I have the Texans 1. I have the Colts 2, Tennessee is 3,
Yeah.
and then Jacksonville 4.
That would be my order.
Now, you think Jacksonville's just going to fall all the way off?
I mean, somebody's got to be last, and I don't want it to be the Titans. So
You know,
I mean, I
And
just
it's so weird that
one.
it's so weird that I did not know they only won like 2-3 games. I'm thinking they just like way up here, they like way down here. But
we
the
got the
way
first pick,
but the
the
way
absolute
Pep
first
talk,
pick in the
but,
draft. We
but the
earned
way
it.
Pep, but listen, the way Pep talked the whole entire fantasy football, you wouldn't even notice until that the the Titans was like only won 3 games. Cause I'm thinking like, oh, they up here.
That's
They
fantasy.
Hold on a
did
second.
nothing.
I never
Fantasy.
talked about the Titans. Never
Yeah,
talked
You
about the
have.
Titans.
You talking about his team?
No,
My
Okay.
team,
no.
my team
His fantasy team.
were excellent.
Right.
That's right. My
He
fantasy
did talk
team.
about more of his fantasy
Excellent.
team, but he did talk about a little bit of his team, which I thought maybe they was just up there. They was like, "Now, where you been?" I'm like, "Well, shoot,
You wasn't paying
No.
attention. When he
Right.
mentioned
right."
his
Because I
team, he
guess I
mentioned
was
they
so
was
focused
trash.
I was so focused on a fantasy that
That's right.
him over here,
You
the
bundled the
bald headed man
team.
over here, got
Guess
my
what?
spot.
Don't pay attention to your lion eyes. Just look at the tiny object in front of you. That's all you need to see. That's it.
He was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, I think
So-
Javon, he really messed me up on the Dolphins, Miami Dolphins. He screwed me big time that last he didn't score not 1 point. I was hurt.
Who screwed? How you mess up? Who that? How somebody messed
Hey,
you
no,
up?
no.
She gone back to last
Right. You
season.
got flashbacks, baby.
Yeah. If he had scored, I would have won. I would have been number one.
If Dak was your quarterback,
Right.
all kinds of ifs. All kinds of ifs.
No.
Right.
I got ifs. I can give you some ifs if you want ifs. I got it. Shoot, I could have been number one all season, but
Right. I could have too.
Okay, hey, so now we have the AFC West. We want to be inclusive. AFC West.
Oh,
Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
You might want to leave it in that order.
Yeah.
You said
Break that order. The Raiders is
Leave it in that
last.
order.
nope,
Chiefs.
nope.
Who you got? Who you got? The
Yeah,
Chargers?
you know what? I'm gonna tell you, I didn't pick the Chiefs to be number
I
one.
didn't pick the Chiefs
You
either.
didn't?
No,
I picked the
I
Broncos.
just give them that respect.
You said Broncos?
I picked the
Broncos,
Broncos.
possibly the Chargers.
I will pick Chiefs number 1, Broncos number 2.
I think Broncos.
Yeah.
I think Broncos. I picked the Broncos to be number one in that division. I picked Broncos, Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders was my order.
Yeah. I
think Chiefs
at the
fall
bottom
off.
too.
You think the Chiefs fall all the way off?
No,
They're not gonna be
think
four,
That's at the bottom.
I don't think they're
So
going to be second.
what about Big O? What about your Raiders? Why you got them last?
Because
That's your team.
Because they ain't do jack.
He's honest. He's been
Take off
being
that
for
hat and
real.
that jacket,
Look at
that
this.
shirt you got.
They got-
Take it
I'm
off.
gonna
got
die
Gino.
with it on.
Take it off.
They got
I'm
Gino.
gonna die
They
with
got
it
a good
on.
offensive line. They got a new coach. All they got to do is draft Genty, and they're going to run everybody out the gym. They already got a halfway decent defense.
I think to be honest with you, I don't
I don't think
necessarily.
there's.
I believe the Raiders actually could be good. I just, based on what I'm looking at now, I was like fourth. I do believe the Chiefs are not going to be the Chiefs.
As
Not as
dominating.
dominant. Yeah,
I
they're not
don't
going to
think
be
they'll
as
be as dominating they were.
right. I don't think
Because even this season, if you watch the games, man, it was
They played real sloppy.
yeah.
Mhm.
They won, but
Yeah, he won. He was winning like everybody was like, how could he win?
they found a way to win.
Yeah.
That was good coaching
Yeah.
and a little bit of luck sometimes, but they found a way to win.
A lot of luck.
But I don't think it's going to happen this year.
No, I don't think it's going to continue again.
all right. We're gonna go over to the NFC. Yeah, we're going over to the NFC. Dad, this one's for you. NFC East. Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants.
Okay.
I can tell you from when I did this, I just circled it and just said same as last year. That's exactly what I have
Pretty
written.
much.
Same as
So
last.
Well, you got the Cowboys third.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
I'll switch that around.
I'm gonna have Cowboys last. Sorry, I'm
Yes.
gonna call you. Okay. The command. See, Eagles can do so good. They can do so good all the way. I really want to say the Eagles for number 1 and the Commanders number 2, or I can switch them around. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna do. Huh?
So
I say Eagles still won.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Eagles, Commanders, and then just make Cowboys last. So whoever else after that follows suit.
Giants.
You know.
So here's the thing in the pre-roll. This is the question that I have. Aren't the Cowboys good? I mean, it's like you got. I mean, you got Dak, you got Micah, you got CeeDee Lamb. I mean, there are teams everywhere. I mean, if you got a good quarterback, you got a good wide receiver, you got a good defense, you're good.
I don't know if
they playing good?
player.
Yeah, they have a
But
defense.
are they playing good?
No.
I think for me, no. When they make the simple, I guess they say, what's simple to me may not be simple to them because it's not that easy on the field. But yeah, I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Yeah, it was
Cowboys are number 2.
You're number 2.
So you say Cowboys are number 2?
That's number 2.
You couldn't even do it with a straight face. You couldn't say it.
I could make up something to back it up. I could say Washington's going to have a sophomore slump. The Giants are going to stay the Giants, and
I believe that.
they're going to get Dak some help. All he needs is some offensive help. They're going to get another wide receiver.
So y'all think Dak need help?
He needs some protection.
Oh, he definitely
needs more.
They need a running back. They don't have a running
back. They're going to draft a running back, and they're going to draft a receiver.
Yeah. I mean, they are. They're definitely going to draft both positions. But I was looking at this, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, Dallas should be good. They really should. But
it's the play call.
I don't know. It's just
receiver first. They're going to get either the running back, one of the running backs from Ohio State.
What? Yeah. Yep. I've been listening about those guys. Okay. NFC North. We got the Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers, and the Chicago Bears.
You can keep it in the same order for me.
Like that. Yeah.
I'm going to go Detroit first.
See, I'm going to tell you, you say what?
Chicago.
What?
You go Chicago one?
Take that first. I'm going to keep that Detroit Lions first. I keep that order for me.
I went Lions first, but I went Lions, Packers, Bears, Vikings. I actually do also have the Vikings.
I like Packers.
Yeah.
The Bears are interesting to me. They are interesting. Because say that again, Big O?
I'll say the last two can be shuffled around either one.
You saying the Vikings and the Bears?
And the Bears, yeah.
Yeah, so see, here's the thing with the Bears. Like you were talking about sophomore slump with Daniels. Caleb could learn some things. He's got a new coach, right? So
he's got offensive coach.
Offensive coach. And so
from the Lions.
Yeah, from the Lions. Actually, yes, from the Lions. So I mean, they could do something. They too. I don't know that they need. They still have
taking everything on paper.
Right.
So on paper, they made all the right moves. They solidified their offensive line. They solidified the defensive line. They got an offensive head coach, and they still got weapons on the outside and behind Caleb. So everything on paper says they should be better.
Until they hit the field.
Until they hit the field.
Until they hit the field.
It's way too early.
Way too early. That's right. Way too early.
On paper,
it might not even say the same. It might change.
They might.
From now
I'm
on,
just saying on paper, I think they take the division.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, it makes sense. But like I said, I'm just going through it. It's kind of wild to me. All right, NFC South. The Bucks, the Falcons, the Panthers, and the Saints. Someone has to win the division. Okay, so somebody has to win.
the Saints.
Atlanta.
I picked Atlanta, and my pick was Atlanta. That's who I have number one. I have Atlanta number one.
Phoenix earlier last year, they'd have won the division.
Yeah. I go with Falcons. I went Falcons, Bucks, Saints, Panthers. Is my order.
No, I say Saints are last, Panthers third.
Saints are last.
I like the Saints.
Because they don't have a quarterback.
No,
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, they
like
don't.
the Saints.
But
what's his name?
who that? Carr.
Carr.
I know you're a fan. Yeah, that's your guy, man.
But he's going to be on the sideline. He's the cheerleader right now.
He might.
He may not play this season, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's going to be on the sideline at the beginning of the season.
Because here's the thing. This is what I feel like with Carr is kind of bad. I still haven't heard whether or not he's decided to have this surgery for his shoulder. And I mean, the clock is ticking. Just tick, 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 tick. It's like, look, man, I mean, camps are about to start opening and all that kind of stuff, and you haven't even had the surgery yet. So I don't think he's going to play this season. I think he's rolling those dice. All right, NFC West. The Rams, the Seahawks, the Cardinals, and the 49ers.
Rams.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the Rams number one.
49ers.
What's next?
49ers.
I circled this one too to just be exactly the same. Actually.
Yeah, what's number two?
Exactly the same. So
I
who's
do.
number
That's
two
why I
last
have
season?
it.
The Cardinals, right?
Seahawks were number 2 last season.
Who?
Nah.
Wait, who's number 2?
Yeah, they were 10-7.
The Cardinals.
The Seahawks were 2
Rams.
last season. Seahawks. He said the Seahawks were 2 last season. I say the Cardinals will be 2 this season.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
That's what I
got
said.
the Rams, the Cardinals. What?
49?
49ers. What they 49ers? San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh, San Francisco. Oh.
Yeah.
So okay, let me switch it up. Rams, 49ers, Cardinals, and then the last one. But 49ers didn't do so good this time. What was going on?
It don't matter now. They didn't have any injuries and what? Debo was gone.
Last season was injuries. Yeah, last season was injuries. This season they lost half their team.
Yeah, the team's gone. The team is gone now.
I mean, it's not gone. They still got IU.
40.
I mean, like if you're saying
Run CMC.
Bro, Rams, 49ers, and Cardinals. Just keep it that way.
It's kind of bad. Like Christian McCaffrey basically just signed up for Panthers West, because I mean that's what it's going to be.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
It's going to be
I think
interesting.
the receiving core is better in San Francisco than was in Carolina.
Then it wasn't. Okay.
I mean, they still got Kittle. They still got Ayuk. They still got Pierce.
I don't know how long they're going to have Ayuk though. The thing is that I think that deal is going to be made after the draft. Like when people figure out what they got, that kind of thing. And we missed out on this guy.
Jennings and Kittle.
Parasol is going to be good. I like that. Jennings was
actually
all
pretty
world.
good.
He was I remember picking him up a couple of times in fantasy.
Yeah, and they still got Kittle.
But I still don't think they're going to be. I still think they're going to be fourth in the division, dude. I'm sorry.
It's their defense that I'm worried about.
I mean,
of course, they got their defensive coordinator back, so who knows?
The Rams have. Oh man, let me just look. Thinking about their wide receivers. I know they not got
Puka.
They
They
got
got Puka.
Puka.
They just picked up. Did they pick up D Hop? No, not D Hop.
No. See, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who was it? Who it was that they picked up?
I see his face. Not D Hop.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae. I knew it was
They
D.
got Devontae?
Yeah, Devontae Adams.
Yeah, they got Devontae. That was what I was trying to figure out. It was like, wait a minute, the Rams got a new wide receiver. Yes.
Yep. They picked up Devontae.
Oh,
got
man.
Puka.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
And defense is still pretty much the same. And the defense is actually pretty good.
I think they're going to be what they're going to be, what they've been.
Yep.
I don't. Yeah, and I think they're going to start a little bit faster than they did last season. I think last season they started off a little slow, but I mean, 10-7 they were last year.
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks were 10-7 too. So, yeah, I think. But speaking of D Hop, he is now in Baltimore, or Titans North is what I call it. Right? So thinking about that part of it, I also asked you guys to think about stacks, right? So my thing is thinking about it. I do have my notebook in front of me, so all of the little shuffling you hear is that thing. I always think. I think last year I had. I think I did have. I had Andrews and Lamar. In at least one league, but of course Andrews didn't pan out the way I needed him to last year. But who else? I mean, if you were thinking about a stack in Baltimore with Lamar, I mean, which guy would you go with? Or does it matter?
Likely.
You go with Likely?
Probably. And well, no, because actually last year Flowers got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I'll probably go Flowers actually.
Go Flowers. Go Zay Flowers. And that's probably the best. Because I don't know. I'm still wondering how they're going to be using D Hop. Because again, I'm gonna go back. ESPN is my best friend here, and I got like the page
like Andrews.
Yes, well, here's there's and I'm not going to mention the group by name. However, I get articles from them all the time, and it's always the headline is, this guy is being traded to this team, and then you click on it, and it's like, oh, it's a proposed trade. It's like, look, man, I'm sick of your proposes. Because you see, you're getting me to look into this, and of course,
it worked.
It did work. And the thing is that at this point now, I just sort of, if I see it, because it still pops up in my timeline, I just see it and I just scroll on. It's like, look, I can't. I know this is not real, so I can't do it. But I'm looking at Baltimore's wide receivers: Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, and DeAndre Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yes, Zay Flowers is the one. If you can get them both, and you should be able to get them both. I know I'm all over the place. So this is the other thing I did. I did this today. So 10 teams. Huh? Who that? He has a questionable designation right now.
Yeah, questionable.
Yeah, he's questionable. He's questionable in the offseason. It's crazy. All right. So fantasy question fantasy question. Can you name 10 quarterbacks? 10 quarterbacks. And I mean, we can do this together, obviously.
Just 10 quarterbacks. Oh, okay.
No. That will be drafted in fantasy. Sought after quarterbacks. 10.
One for the Texans. And the one for the Texans. I don't know their names. I can tell you the teams.
Well, that's fine. You're talking about C.J. Stroud.
Stroud, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's on my list. I have 15 on here.
Yeah,
One for the Commanders.
Yeah, he'd be one.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Daniels, yeah. Josh.
Daniel.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Jared Goff. See, Jared Goff's not on my list anywhere.
What?
Jared Goff's not on my list.
I'm thinking maybe.
Who?
I could see that.
That's a
I don't know about the top 10. Steelers,
right?
I know you didn't say Steelers. Do they have a quarterback?
Yeah. Right. Do they have a quarterback?
Did you say the Steelers?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you.
You're in timeout.
I was gonna say you're gonna make me mute your mic on that one. That's like
you put him down somewhere. We're gonna get Tyree out there. Somebody gonna be a quarterback at this point.
Mason Rudolph sought after.
Oh,
Mason Rudolph, a sought after fantasy quarterback.
But Hurts, right?
Hurts,
Oh
yes.
That's Eagles, right?
Yes.
Lamar.
Yes.
And Lamar.
Lamar.
Tampa Bay, huh?
Who?
Baker.
Oh, yeah.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Baker.
Huh.
See, here's the thing. I'm gonna say this. Baker's on my list. He's actually number 10 on my list.
Okay.
And I'm not saying here's the thing.
It's like the list can't go higher than 10.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't necessarily rank these guys. I just sort of, as they came to my head, I put them on the list. But here's the thing.
I got down for teams.
But that's true. But I got down to like 7. And then I started having to like scratch my chin a little, like who else? And then I got to Baker.
I say Detroit Lions. I don't know if I said Detroit Lions.
You did, Jared Goff.
Cincinnati. Okay, Cincinnati.
There you go, Burrow. Yeah.
Burrow, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That would be. That's all I know.
And the other and Mahomes. The thing is that
Mahomes,
it just seems like people are always going to draft Mahomes. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
People are going to draft. I actually have Dak on my list too. But Dak throws for what? 3,500 yards a season or something like that.
Fantasy quarterback, yeah.
Right. And that's what we're talking about, fantasy.
Yeah.
He ain't played him with 2 games and he was out for the whole season.
Okay,
only use him maybe, to be honest, only use him maybe twice. Don't get me started on him, please, because I was actually being good. He getting paid for $60 million, didn't do no work.
Hey man, you had Daniels.
I love yes, I know.
I mean, so
I ain't tripping, but I'm just saying.
Here's the thing. Why don't you
gave him as a backup? I couldn't even use him as a backup.
Spin it positive. Here's the spin. Spin it positive.
I'm trying.
If he hadn't gotten hurt, you may not have taken advantage of Daniels.
Well, I was using Daniels at first. I switched him. Remember, you said, switch. Put him on the bench.
You had to. I think you had
I'm happy I did that, but I could use him as a backup.
You as a bye week. You had to have him as a bye week.
Even before the bye week, he wasn't like... Okay,
but you wasn't playing Daniels at first. You was playing Dak.
I was not playing Dak at first. You played Dak at first.
You were playing Dak at first.
No, I was not. Wait, what? The first game? Let me go back and see.
Here's the thing. Here's how I know you weren't playing Daniels. Daniels was a rookie. There's no way in the world you threw him out there. You didn't know what to expect with Daniels.
So who was my quarterback then?
Dak was your quarterback.
Who was my backup quarterback?
Daniels.
Well, Daniels may have been your backup, but you weren't playing.
He was a backup. But Dak was your starting quarterback, guaranteed.
I guarantee you, I played him in the third week. I just didn't play Dak all 5-6 weeks. That's a lie.
Well, no, I'm not saying that you played him.
I played Dak for 3 weeks. That's a lie. I made him pay him 2 weeks. That's it. The max.
The max.
Well, the season over.
Don't make me log into the league, man, and go back on. I'm gonna have to come with some receipts.
See how they do me? Do y'all see how they do
come
me?
With some receipts on you. But here's the thing.
Look, I need to know for myself. To be honest, I really want to know. I'm gonna go back to my list. Here, let me go back to this list. So I'm gonna go through what I put down, and we have already actually talked about a lot of these games, but these are in the order that I wrote them down: Mahomes, Hurts, Dak, Lamar, Josh Allen, Daniels, Burrow. That was number 7. Then I started thinking, and then I actually put down Purdy. I did. I was like, I feel like draft wise, people are going to be like, "Yep, Purdy, Brock Purdy."
Purdy, yeah.
CJ, then Baker. And then it was just, okay, let me just go through these guys. So it was Trevor Lawrence. I put him, he's on here. Jordan Love. Caleb. And then lastly on the list, because I had to think about it and I just decided to write him down, was Kyler Murray. And the reason I thought about Kyler Murray is Marvin Harrison Jr. So it was like, because I was also thinking about stacks and things like that. So I was like, you know what? People will. I mean, it's not a bad deal to have. If you're drafting and you had, at some point in time you drafted Marvin Harrison Jr. and you can pick up Kyler Murray maybe as a backup quarterback. That's not a bad little deal to have. And you can play that based on when they're playing the Raiders. Or something like that.
Yeah,
but that's what I expect.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I can't even say nothing against that one.
You say you can't even come back. So, but yeah, that was it. I mean, I was just, the thing is that I was also thinking, just given, it's what I got 15 names down here. There are 32 teams in the league.
Right. That's why I said the team, you can't go further than 10.
And the thing is that we're saying that half of the league doesn't have a fantasy viable quarterback. Because, and the reason
excuse me.
I can't think of his name. Darnold. He was actually a viable quarterback.
He was. He ended up being one. Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of guys are going to end up being fantasy viable. Here's the thing. Like in your league, what is it, 14 teams? Is that what we had?
Yeah.
So, if you got 14 teams in a league, everybody's got to get at least a quarterback, and somebody's going to grab 2 of these guys. So, like you said, Darnold was one guy who ended up being good. Look, Geno, honestly, Geno was decent quarterback. I think, you end up in these situations where, guys aren't necessarily spectacular, but they are, like you said, they're usable, But even the other thing, how many of these guys, Jalen Hurts is a runner, Lamar is a runner, Josh Allen, Daniels. Anybody else? I think that's it, right?
What did you say about runners?
Lamar.
Basically running quarterbacks, dual threat quarterbacks. Currently in the league.
Josh, Lamar, Hurts, and Daniels.
Yeah.
Mahomes, he runs a lot.
Kyler doesn't run as much anymore.
He scrambles, right?
He's a threat too, but he scrambles.
Because like Mahomes scrambles. He's not a runner. He scrambles.
Yeah, he's not a runner. He's got he will run, but he's not a runner.
Right.
Like Lamar, Josh.
What about Baker? You wouldn't consider him a runner either, right?
Nah. He will take. He's another one that will take off, but no, he's not really a runner.
About Caleb. Caleb's not a runner. No.
Nah, he's a scrambler too.
Yeah. So I mean, the guys that you want Fields, yes, Fields.
He's a runner.
You know, you were talking about the Jets,
but he's a runner,
right? But you know what? Here's the thing, though, and I didn't even think about him.
He's in a better situation.
I don't know. He is in a better situation. And last year he didn't do horribly. I mean,
right.
You know, so
that was just kind of taken from him.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he had some talk about, you know, fantasy moves and whatnot.
So they were weren't they 4-1 before Russ came back, or was it 4-2, 4-1?
I mean, it was shocking that it wasn't shocking, but it was like, dude, why y'all benching, you know,
right?
If y'all are winning, because that was the thing, they were winning.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's just it's a sort of a crazy thing to think about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, we don't know anything about J.J. McCarthy, right?
Right.
You know, like I said, Justin Fields still here, there. We don't know. You know, man, hold on. Carolina Panthers.
Don't know what Cam's going to be. Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young. I mean, I'm hopeful that, you know, that guy shows something this year. They get him another receiver, he might.
You know. It's kind of wild. Oh, also, we did not say Denver Broncos. Bo Nix.
Oh, Bo Nix. He'll run too.
Yeah, Bo Nix. We didn't mention him. I honestly didn't think about him until just now. I was looking at the list. But Bo Nix is he's not, I don't think he's a guy that you're going to be thinking, oh, I got to take him in, you know, the third round. But it's like if you were drafted and you're like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like you're like seventh round or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah. Let me grab him. Yeah. And give away my entire fantasy strategy over this everyone's here. But yeah. Huh?
There's only one of us that's paying attention.
Oh, I saw this list. This was an interesting list to me. It was 3 wide receivers to avoid. It was only 3. I was looking for a short list. 3 wide receivers to avoid.
Is this your list?
Huh? For fantasy purposes. To avoid. Anybody want to take a guess? These are guys that you would think, I guess I'll put it this way. They're guys that people would think to draft, but they're saying you should avoid them. At least 2 of them are. I'm not sure about the third one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if last year was any indication, Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison Jr. He's not on this list.
You know, all my running backs was out, so whoever them was, put them on the list.
That's right.
I may have had 1 or 2. You know, I may have had 1 or 2 good running backs from Cincinnati. If it weren't for them,
But these are wide receivers. Wide receivers.
Debo?
No. So let me give them to you. Because we can go through those things. Now I'll give you the one that I was like, I didn't realize he was necessarily on people's radar. Brandon Cooks. And they said Brandon Cooks. I was like, I didn't even understand why he was on the list. He's just not, doesn't seem like, oh my God, you got to have this guy for fantasy purposes.
What team is he on right now? Is he
he's with the Saints. Yeah, he's with New Orleans.
Well, that's good reason. I mean, but nobody's looking for him. I said Olave before I said Cook.
Right. I was going to say the thing is that's what the article said. They are based on the competition that's around him. I
wouldn't based on that. I'm based on the quarterback that's on the team.
The quarterback's there. But and don't get me wrong, this is part of it, because also on this list is DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf is on the wide receivers to avoid.
Really?
And I'm pretty sure it's because of the lack of quarterbacks. You say what now?
Yeah, I was thinking Pickens, but I was on the same line. One and two.
Same difference. I think same difference. Let me see something. DK Metcalf was on the list. And the other one on the list is Tyreek Hill. Wide receivers to avoid. Tyreek Hill.
I can see that.
Here's the thing about that, though. Tyreek Hill will most definitely be drafted. DK Metcalf's going to get drafted. That's not. I mean,
Cooks. Yeah, Cooks. I don't see how he got on.
I don't know about Cooks, but I mean, 10-team league. Tyreek Hill and DK Metcalf, definites. I mean, I don't see why or how not. So that was that. Let me see. I have all kind of stuff written down here. Oh no, that we talked about that. We didn't talk about sacks. Actually, I think maybe we'll sort of wait. Yeah, we touched on it, but maybe we'll come back to that next week.
For the draft.
Yeah, we'll wait till after the draft with that one. Because the question of the day, the non-football related question of the day, and I'll stretch it and say I'm asking because the draft is coming up.
Okay.
Is what is your go-to fast food?
Wait,
go-to what?
What's your go-to fast food? Like if you fast food place that's yours. Like that's the one you hit all the time.
Burger King.
Wingstop.
Burger King. Who's that?
Wingstop.
Wingstop. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's hard to say because it's usually whatever the kids want. So
Whatever the kids want.
Yeah, it could either be pizza or Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Oh yeah. See over here it's like chicken. Like I may be craving some Church's chicken. You know, I like their chicken tenders. Yeah,
What about you?
I actually just had some Churches.
Huh?
Really?
I actually just had some Churches. I had Churches.
You had the chicken tenders? They chicken
I
tenders.
I've not seen a Church's chicken in I don't know how long.
Yeah, they're not close.
Church's chicken right down the street from my house.
So let me ask y'all this. I
don't eat Church's chicken.
I don't either.
Okay. Y'all eat hearts?
We don't have a heart.
We don't have
hearts.
You know what hearts is?
Are you talking about chicken hearts?
Hearts
Chicken hearts?
Oh, I was going to say, are we talking about chicken hearts? I was like, wait a minute, man. Where are we going here?
So I know I have talked to my cousin about this, that if we can all decide if it's everybody can, it's not a pressure, that we can someone kind of meet up and watch a game together. So
yeah, we can try to make that happen. I have like
this year's going by so fast already. So you can pick a pinpoint. Since since the Raiders, he likes Vegas.
But
In
wait,
Vegas, you can get a cheap that one down there, the black one down there.
I'm gonna tell you my schedule for the rest of the year.
Is booked. Well, we gonna count you up. And
I'm talking about this is for the rest of the year.
I feel you.
All the way to November.
I feel you.
It starts next month.
Oh, I know. But well, let me get my fast food in first. My fast food is McDonald's. I'm a McDonald's person. Yes, I am a McDonald's fan.
He's always been a McDonald's person.
Yeah. So
always been a McDonald's person.
And I will. Depending on the time of day. Depending on the time of day.
What do you get there?
There's the like for dinner, there's the double quarter pounder with cheese.
That's
large fry and orange Fanta. That's that meal. Now, if it's been a long day at work and I'm just driving home, and I stop and I get the 2 cheeseburger meal. Same thing, large fry, orange Fanta. Always orange Fanta. But now McDonald's has they're doing lemonade. So it's been a while. I haven't obviously.
They have a frozen lemonade. No, is it frozen lemonade or frozen Sprite?
I don't know. Well, I think no. I think they're trying to steal from Chick-fil-A. So they're just doing straight lemonade. They did it.
I got frozen one the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Those are good too, though. But yeah, I am.
It was hot outside, and I went to get away from the school for lunch, and I just stopped and got me. But Burger King is me. Double Whopper.
Double Whopper. With cheese or no cheese?
With cheese.
With cheese.
I usually don't get cheese.
No cheese.
Whopper, no cheese, onion rings.
Onion rings.
And then, onion rings, yeah. And then you know what? I even
y'all eating at Burger King?
Yeah, they're at Burger King.
Well, y'all gonna wear Burger King out.
I like their chicken sandwiches too.
Now I do like Burger King fries.
I can't stand Burger King fries.
I don't like their fries at all.
I don't think they have the best fries.
No, they have the worst fries.
At the outskirts to get a big Whopper. What's the outskirts to get a big Whopper?
He's on a secret menu somewhere.
Welcome to the guest of the. My brother says that I have to go. Come close in.
How y'all doing?
We have to go. We have to go to the outskirts. My brother says that I have to go. Come close in.
How y'all doing?
We have to go. We have to go to the outskirts to get a bigger Whopper.
Yeah, one of the old school Whoppers.
Old school Whoppers.
We actually got
the Whopper. If I go in the hood, I'm going to the gas station. I'm going to the gas.
Yo, the new one, they just built one too.
Skirts in town, hot town. If you want to get a double, they're gonna give you a double Whopper. It's gonna be big. You think it's gonna be small?
Gotta go to special Burger King.
That's something new, y'all. I'm just saying.
Like the size of it. Yeah.
Each week I have a different guest, you guys. Last week it was my son. What was that, a week ago? This week it's my brother. Next week, who knows?
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Oh, come on, say we already all in.
Y'all.
You said we said
watch the game. The Rockets and the Warriors.
Is that on now?
I think.
What about them?
Did y'all watch the game for Easter?
Oh,
No.
Oh no, I missed that one.
No, I didn't watch anything.
Yeah, I
I've been trying. I watched a couple of things tonight, and I plan to watch the 10 o'clock game. The Lakers play tonight, so
I'm
do
watching the
watch
Grizzlies
that.
get their ass kicked right now.
Yeah, the
OKC
Grizzlies go ahead and lose.
Yeah.
They lost.
OKC got a chance to go to the final.
Yeah, they do. They're gonna
They
kick.
do.
They're gonna sweep the Grizzlies.
They got a chance.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna sweep the Grizzlies. It's a wrap. That's over. That is over. All right. He's over. Okay, y'all. So we gonna wrap. Let's see.
Burger King, here I come.
What's up?
I said,
What is
Burger
it?
King, here I come.
Burger King, y'all gonna
Burger
head
King.
out.
Oh, the
We're gonna
other
let
one.
the Burger
Oh,
King out.
oh.
Y'all-
When I get tired of Burger King, I hit Dixie Queen.
You get who?
So yeah, those are
Dixie
Dixie
Queen.
Queen.
Did
I
you
can
say
see
Dixie
that.
Queen?
Dixie Queen.
It's
Yes.
more
Yeah,
like so in
Dixie Queen.
Houston, the Dixie Queen out there, it's more like a Dairy Queen out here, right?
No,
Well,
they're
With
different.
the, you got the ice
They're
cream and all that, the burger,
yeah, but the
fries.
burgers are totally different.
But because
I bet you
in
that's
Memphis they
the-
have both of them.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're both. You have both of them in Memphis. Dixie
Yeah, we
Queen
got
and
both of them,
Dairy
yeah.
Queen.
Oh, Dixie and Dairy.
Yeah,
See,
you
they
got both of
related. DD. They related.
Get out of here.
They are related. Is my
But,
key up there on the bar?
Okay.
Somebody wants some water.
So next week we will have our reaction to the draft. I'm gonna say this. I mean, if you're out there watching and you know me in real life, I actually do plan to. I'm not going to stream, but I will. I think I'm going to do a little.
You should, because I'll watch it if you stream.
Well, I want to do just like a group chat during the draft. Not online, but it'll. You know what I'm saying. And so I may do something like that. And then again, I may not be able to because of the day, but that's what I'm thinking about now. But next week, like I said, we'll have all of our reactions from the draft. We'll know who's going to actually win and who's not going to win the Super Bowl next week. And then we'll also talk about some more fantasy stuff. We'll get into the stacks and stuff. We'll know where people are, and there'll be more quarterbacks in the league next week. So, we'll have maybe a difference of opinion. There are going to be some great wide receivers. My understanding that this is a very wide receiver rich draft. So it's going to be a lot of talking heads about that. So it should be very interesting. But until then, anybody else got anything before we sign off?
I do not. It's game time.
All right. Everybody's good. It's game time. We'll holler at y'all later.
Good night.
Peace out, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Peace out.